Alright, hey, this is an update on my racing lawnmower project. Right now it sits in pieces in the garage. Pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm adding this tranny in there. It's a 3-speed though, with reverse, and it's pretty basic. It's pretty much all I could get in a short amount of time. I cut out a slot for the shifter. It's going right here, and the fender goes right up over here, which I'm going to have to cut that out. I added this out of the parts lawnmower right here. We're going to weld this in through up over here, and this is for the mount for the transmission, which I have right in there, right here. And I'm going to weld that right in there, and on this side, right in there. I did have to move my solenoid. It's no big deal. It was right here. I added it right up over there, right tied up against there. But for where I cut for the shifter out, which isn't very straight, I'm just going to add a filler plate for strength. And this steel is plenty thick, and we're just going to add a bead right there. And I'm going to add a second mount for the transmission right back here. Right now I just have it mocked up. I need to clean it up and weld it. And I'm going to add a clutch. I don't like how like a lot of racing lawnmowers clutches is where you let it out and then it goes. I'm going to make it so as I push it in, it'll tighten up the belt. It'll just make it a lot easier. And I'm just going to use this. I'm going to make it pivot with some, I'm going to use some straight bar. So it'll push this back. There's a long piece of pretty much this going all the way along the lawnmower up to the back on the bottom, as you can kind of tell. And as that pushes this back, as soon as I push it back, it's going to pivot an arm going like this, which will be this, and it'll push this back and it'll tighten the belt up. And I shouldn't get too much slippage because the belt that was, or the pulley that was on there was this. That's pretty damn big. I'm going to add probably a little smaller than this. This is just off the old hydrostatic pump that was on there, which I can't use. I was going to use this, but I don't know. I'll see how a medium-sized pulley will work, because this might get too much belt slippage. Right now I don't have a pulley or a belt that would fit, so I'm going to have to buy one from Mill's Fleet and buy another belt too. I mean, I don't know. I doubt that I'm going to use the brake on it. Who needs brakes? I mean, this is actually a pretty well working tranny in there. I might add I'm going to try to see if I can get another gear on here and then another gear on the rear differential. I think this should all hold up. Pretty much for the rear differential, right here it has, where is it? These, and they're pretty basic, which they should hold up. They're not bearings, they're just bushings. To keep them well greased and they should last. Alright, thanks for watching.